Obviously, key moment there with Nico in the sixth. You just thought that was the time, obviously, to get him.
Yeah, obviously with the those guys coming up again, that little stack of righties, Freeze and them that tried to wanted to go right-handed right there, and it didn't work.
I mean, Urena's kind of had the struggles of late. What are you noticing about him attacking or not?
Well, obviously his stuff's always good. It seems like they seem pretty good, and we're still working on trying to create a little bit of deception, but and working on his breaking ball, and I think those are the things that are really going to help him over the long haul.
Is Rojas, what's the update on him?
Yeah, he had a little stinger on that swing. They're calling it shoulder irritation right now and minor, so they think he's going to be okay. Obviously, we'd know more if something would happen overnight or something that went wrong.
I mean, it kind of really handicapped and shorthanded now on that bench. Where does that help you?
Well, it's just where you're at right now, and we just got to try to survive this little period of time. And you feel like, within a few days here, you're going to get back to pretty much full strength. We're hoping. Hopefully, Miggy's okay. That keeps us intact. But we'll find out more tomorrow. But we're getting closer to getting back to getting our guys back.
And just the lack of offense tonight. I mean, what were we seeing from Rock?
Well, he obviously throttled us pretty good. He's a guy that not real complicated, but he didn't play around in the middle too often. He's on edges. Seemed like he kind of had us where he wanted us tonight for the most part.
I mean, he hit the lead off the game. They get the double play. You only have one over the minimum. I mean, it was.
No, that's one of those. Again, it's one of those nights that we're not going to sit here and. It's going to be one game, no matter if it's 5-2 or 5-4, and we get 12, 15 hits and leave 10 guys out there, or you get shut out. It's obviously not what you want. You don't want to get beat like this, but in the same sense, it's a game. And we've been saying it over the last couple in Atlanta. You got to move. You got to keep going, and that's our job as a staff to keep that mentality going. We got guys that have been through this now, and they're not going anywhere. So we just got to get ready to play again tomorrow. We got Jose tomorrow. We try to even the series, and then we go from there.
How did Justin look overall? I mean,
I thought he looked good. Honestly, I thought his stuff was sharper tonight than it's been, and that's a good hitting club over there. And they got a lot of guys that beat up the lefty. So. I thought he threw the ball good. He gives up the 2-out hit to David off, in the right field, and then Colin gets him for a little, kind of, just opposite field single that he didn't really hit hard, but a hit. And then he gives up the 2-out, or I think the 0-2 hit to Freeze to give up that second run. So his stuff was good. They were having some good at bats, and I really did think it was. The best he's thrown the ball in a while. And again, just made the decision there to go right-handed back through the top of their order. And his pitch count actually was fairly good ways up there. So it was at a time, that third time through that we were trying to, get a little magic, shut him down there, and steal one.
Ozo's streak comes to end 36 games. Just kind of sum that up.
Pretty amazing. For a while there was the hitting streak, and then it's the on-base streak. I think it just shows what kind of year he's having. And, it's an individual thing that you love seeing guys have that type of thing going on. Jose gets player of the week not too long ago. Jose should be Marcel, I don't know what everybody else is doing in the league, but it's hard to say that anybody's doing more than that as far as kind of player of the month type thing. But those are still back to individual things that, you're happy for the guys. It shows growth. It's what we want. We need more guys, really over the course of the season to do that consistently. And that tells you that we have some guys that are capable of things like that. And we just got to put it back together and get ourselves going. We're in a little stretch here where we haven't really been able to play more 500 baseball than anything else. But that's just a matter of time before we get rolling again. And so that, in our minds, you have to think we start that tomorrow.